What's up, guys? Welcome back to our 50th episode of Creative
Say
Culture.
what?
Guys, we did it, man. It's the end of the year. We're in the end of November.
5-0. It'll be
And
December, right? No, will it be December already?
No,
It won't be December yet. Will it?
November.
What's
it
Monday?
won't.
It'll be the 28th of November.
Wow.
And this will be the last one till when? January?
Till January.
We'll start it
yes.
up after the New Year's.
Yes.
I'm definitely excited about this topic today. Once again, my name is Joey, and we got two beautiful men right next to me.
My name is Aaron.
Ooh.
Hey.
Hey, Aaron's wife is here, so if you see
Hey,
him, just
man.
leave. You know what? It's your boy
Hey.
Nehemiah or Nemo, whichever one you want to call me. Man, how was your guys' Thanksgiving?
It was good.
I was sick. I ate so much.
Yeah?
Okay. That's a good
Yeah.
sickness.
That's
It's a
good.
good
That's the
sickness.
glory sickness right there.
That's the glory.
I had the bubble guts, bro.
Ooh, come on, somebody. How many plates did you eat?
2. My family's house and my house.
Mm.
How was
just been eating the whole time since.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nonstop. I was literally thinking about that. I was like, dude, I haven't stopped eating. But I starved myself yesterday.
It's the holidays, bro.
I know. I went back to my parents' house this morning. I starved myself yesterday, and then we ate at my parents' house. Had a big party over there, and then this morning went back over there to my parents' house. And
Why do you stop yourself?
No, I starved myself.
Oh.
I starved myself,
For
man.
what?
So I can just enjoy that meal. The issue that I have is I eat too much before I know that I'm gonna eat. So like I won't be as empty, you know. So like
Mm.
I will just empty myself,
You said
not
empty
eat,
so you
not
can
be full
filled up.
before.
Come on, somebody. That'll preach. That'll put. No, just kidding. What's your favorite dish?
Oh,
What was your
somebody
favorite
just
dish?
asked me this yesterday. It's
What?
definitely. I don't know if
No,
it's a
what,
dish.
what was like your favorite thing
side or what?
of
like my
like
one favorite?
Thanksgiving? The favorite
Oh,
food.
that's too hard. I like to combine everything.
Mm.
Like I cut the bread in half, the Hawaiian
Mm.
roll. I put a layer of mashed potatoes.
Come
I
on.
put some white turkey,
Mm.
maybe a little bit of ham and some
Oh.
stuffing, and then put the topper
Stuffing.
on.
you
Smash
put
it
corn,
down.
You put corn in it?
I don't put corn. We didn't
You
have
don't?
corn yesterday. That's interesting.
Oh, well, that's crazy.
But yeah, a little sandwich out of
Mm,
it.
I did the
Come on.
same thing, but with corn in it.
Yeah.
Same thing, but with corn in it.
Oh, I can eat those all day.
And I put gravy in it though too.
So
Yes.
so yours was the sandwich. What about you?
No, mine would probably be the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
I made a bomb turkey yesterday.
All
So
of
good
stuff's
that the fire department, 2 trucks had to come yesterday. That's how good it was, because the juice of the turkey went into the outlet.
Smoked
Dude,
it.
it was sparking
Nemo.
flames. It's not my fault that the guy who did it, who did the wiring, the electrical, they didn't put a cap on it. That's their fault.
You didn't feel bad at all.
I did not feel bad because the turkey was
I
delicious.
would have felt bad
Wait, hold up. What was this wiring at?
There's the stove,
in the oven.
and then right behind the stove is the wall, and the outlet
In the
is
oven.
right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they didn't do it correctly.
So
So
right there. in the other-
yeah,
Okay,
my
I got a question.
mother-in-law had to have everybody come over.
on fire.
Controversial topic. Controversial question. Ham
Pro
or
life.
turkey?
Oh, what?
Turkey,
Ham or turkey?
turkey,
Ham or turkey?
Turkey.
turkey.
Turkey. I'm
What
over.
about light turkey or the dark turkey?
Ooh. See, if the light turkey got the juice, I go light.
I'm
but
light
if
turkey
not,
all day.
I'll go
I'm
dark.
I'd be more light turkey.
But I'm more
But
light.
in terms of both, I think I'm more of a ham person.
More of a ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ham has. There's a time for ham. There is a place
I haven't been
and
feeling
time.
it lately.
No?
Mm-mm.
Like I can't just if you're just bringing me ham, I'm not that happy about it. But if it's like, hey, if it's a little supplement to the main,
I guess I need some like little syrup or something on it. You know, like some good, maybe a good like
a good Hawaiian roll.
a good drizzle on it or something.
Good Hawaiian roll with some mashed potatoes and some great.
See, that's the thing. I don't eat any of my meats by themselves. You know.
Pause.
I like to eat it with. Pause. Let me rephrase that real quick.
You said that way too fast.
I know. My mom was
Pause.
expecting this one.
It's constantly
You had
going
it
in my
down, written
mind.
down. I know.
Meats. Pause.
I don't eat. I don't consume. No. What's the word? What do I say, bro?
Yeah, you said it right. I'm just a terrible person.
I don't eat
I
turkey
don't.
meat.
I don't
or
eat
ham
turkey meat or any
or
of that
beef.
by itself either.
or chicken by itself. I gotta have
Yeah.
some.
I ate my turkey by itself because that's just the way I make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make
Just
it any
just
way.
alone, just turkey by itself.
Well, yeah.
See, but I've always been a
I don't do it
person-
all the time. I wouldn't do it if it was dry because I might die.
Yeah.
But
That rhymed.
I've always been a person. I just combine everything. I like to put everything together.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Think of it like a burrito.
like the KFC.
I'm Mexican,
Oh, yeah.
You know, the KFC bowls that they got the mashed
Yes,
potatoes, the chicken,
yes.
the cheese,
those,
the corn.
Those are good.
the
My friend
gravy.
used to work
Yeah,
at
yeah.
KFC. Used to bring those home all the time for free, man.
With some biscuits.
Come
Some
on.
fresh
Shout out to my
biscuits.
boy Oscar. Love you, my
Hey,
man.
listen. Thanksgiving was great though. How was it? Was it great for y'all too?
Yeah,
as
it
well?
was, man. You know
Food's
what?
always
To be
good.
there.
The only thing I didn't do, I didn't hit up all my buddies, man, to tell them Thanksgiving, bro.
I didn't.
I was just like in this
I was
food
kinda-
comatose, bro.
That's cool. Just enjoy.
I just
Enjoy your food.
I just text that's because Aaron beat me to it, but I text him back. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna, cause like,
And then my parents.
like even Nemo, you texted me yesterday, like, bro, I didn't look at my phone until about 30 minutes ago, man.
Sorry, bro. You're forgiven.
I didn't have my phone a whole lot either.
I didn't.
nice.
I didn't really either. I was too busy. We were too plain.
You're too busy with the fire department.
Yeah, that. Bro, they brought 2 trucks with seven firefighters, bro, for a little spark.
They were
I'm
hoping
like,
for some food, bro. They were getting
lit. They were
lit.
getting
I
lit.
tell you what, my mother-in-law was in there with those 7 guys. I said, oh, pobrecita.
Oh,
Anyways, we're gonna get into our this segment, our topic of the day: loyalty versus respect.
all right.
I do have. Let me see. I have the meaning of loyalty or loyal. It's giving or showing firm and constant support or elegance to a person or institution. And then respect, the feeling of deep admiration for someone or something, allocated by their abilities, qualities, or achievements.
Amen.
So my first question, with knowing the topics, is: are you a loyal person?
I think everyone wants to say that they are.
That's very
Really
true.
think about it. Are you a loyal person?
Like if we were to be completely honest with each other, with ourselves.
Like, yeah, honesty. Are you a loyal person?
Um,
When it comes to your friends, when it comes to your spouse, when it comes to just your everyday life, are you a loyal person? Does your words hold value, or are they weak? In a sense, to me, because words with loyalty,
I
you
think,
gotta be loyal to your word.
I think for the most part, I would say like 90%. I mean, I lack in loyalty in some areas, you know.
Yeah.
And not a consistent lacking, but more so like I'll fall short here, and then
That's normal.
and then there. But yeah,
I'm a Raider fan, so
You're for sure loyal.
I'm
man,
very
my
loyal.
man's just loyal.
I've been beaten and abused by them.
that hat you got on too. You got to be loyal to that team right now too.
Sheesh, for
Come
real.
on.
I think I'd like to say I am. I'm trying to because I know I'm very selfish. I'm a selfish person. Like I know that about me.
At least you're honest about it. I
yeah,
know a lot of people who wouldn't say I'm selfish.
I am selfish.
Yeah.
With
Those people
I'm
are
selfish with
selfish.
my time. I'm selfish.
You are like, yes, true. I can
with
say you
like what I give to, what I give, just me to, I guess. But when I think about it, I'm like, I feel like I'm pretty dang loyal. When I love somebody or I think about it in people, if that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
In the context of
We're
relationships.
gonna for sure talk about people.
I feel like as long as someone doesn't do me dirty and they're in my circle. I'll give everything,
Yeah.
time.
Your efforts.
I don't help people move. I help you move, You know
sure
what I'm
do.
saying?
I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
remember, we went out to eat and V was like, that boy don't have nobody move. I said, well,
yeah,
we
like
sure
somebody asked
Yeah.
for
Oh, we said that
did. Yeah,
about
because
Aaron?
we went out to eat.
Yeah, I
She was
don't-
like, he loves you because he really went to go help you move.
I remember there was one of my buddies needed my Nord when I had the Nord,
Oh,
and I don't give that thing to nobody. But I love this guy. He's always been like family to us, so I'm like, yeah, bro, whatever you need, take it. Like, and yeah, that's stuff like that. Like I'll always give. So I'd like to say that I am. I'd like you said, 90% of the time. I think that's pretty right on.
that's good. And then I would say me too. I'm a loyal person. I think you guys both would testify that I'm very loyal to
Yeah.
to who I am and also to people, my word, everything. I would say I am. So my next question here is, do you really respect? And then the other thing it says people. Do you really respect people?
And what else would we respect? Like
In the aspect of do you respect do you respect Joey like you respect your wife? Because to me that's two different types of respect.
I think of respect in layers. There's levels to that.
Yeah.
Because there could be somebody I bump into and meet for the first time, and I have a level of respect for you because I don't know you. Like I'm not gonna treat you any which way because I don't know nothing about you.
Yeah.
It's a different level of respect for Joey because we have a relationship. There's a different respect for my wife because that's just a completely different level.
That yeah.
It doesn't have to be Aaron.
Yeah.
But so
I'm just
Joey,
kidding,
would you
I'm just
say
kidding.
do you respect people?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I always start off any kind of relationship, man, with respecting people. I'm not okay. This is another question. Like I
Yeah.
always ask myself, like, do you not have any respect for people when you first meet them, and then you make them earn your respect? Like he said, layers for me is like, okay, cool. You do show them a respect initially,
Yeah.
and after that, they're either gonna develop that respect
Yeah.
for me to allow it to grow in them, or they'll just tear it down.
I think the way you said it, and it just came to my head when you said that. Everyone starts with. You remember in school where you had like
Mhm. You already know.
satisfactory,
Yeah.
above
Yes.
average, or
Like excellent, kinda.
whatever the lower one is, right? I think everyone for me
Average,
starts
below
at just the middle
Basic.
the middle
Just like
Why
a
not?
level, right?
a standard measurement.
Yeah.
even playground.
Like there's no not failing, not great. You're just kind of in the middle.
You're just
know?
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think of respect. It's really interesting because I feel like I want to respect everybody,
Yeah.
especially in the church context, like pastors and leaders. Like I always want to, like I'll say pastors to people when they're not comfortable most of the time being called a pastor because they just want to be called their real name. Like I'm
Yeah,
always going to
yeah.
call them pastor, just how I was taught and raised. But
I always in that aspect, I always ask, like, do you want me to call you pastor? Like, I
Yeah.
give them like, because if you do, I respect
their
what
position,
you,
their title.
I respect what you carry, but they're like JJ hates to be called pastor, so I'm like, yo, JJ,
Yeah.
I know JJ wouldn't mind me sharing that, but like
Yeah.
even, so that's why I just call him JJ. What's
Yeah.
up, JJ? But obviously, if we're in the context of a church, then I'm gonna call you pastor.
Yes,
Especially
out
because
of
out of respect
for your congregation,
for
your
your
people,
yeah.
the people he shepherds.
what I was trying to say on that, respect though is a two-way street,
Hold on. We're gonna get to that.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna get to that.
Go
There's a
ahead.
lot we can talk about.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
But
It's
you
just
know what?
a
No,
bunch
no.
of different layers to that.
So no, go ahead and just share that.
No,
Share
I
that.
just saying. Like, I mean, I want to be treated a certain way. I don't want to be disrespected. Like, if someone don't really know me, I still want this level of respect.
Yeah. for
That's what I'm
sure.
saying. It goes both ways. Like, if you want me to respect, you, or vice versa, like, it needs to go both ways.
It
That's
is
what I
both
was gonna
ways,
say.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Do you think respect has or needs to be earned?
has to be earned.
Needs to be earned. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone starts, like I said, everyone starts with this middle.
Everyone has an even playground.
Yeah.
It depends on the level of respect.
But
that
what
I
if
have.
somebody you don't know comes up at you? You're going to the Fresno State game. There's a bunch of crazy people there,
I know, so
right?
wearing red-
People
no,
drunk
so
and stuff. And
wearing it on purpose, all right?
what if someone comes up to you? So does that person deserve respect if they like are trying to front or act hard?
Nah, I look away from
They don't
that.
deserve respect.
No, I respectfully walk away.
So that's why I'm like, it gets so
You know what I'm saying?
interesting.
Like,
It's
I see what you're
different.
saying.
I get exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I totally understand that. Like, there's levels. I respect everyone, like you say, even playing field.
Yeah.
But it depends on the layers of respect after that. You know what I'm saying? So my next question is: do you have to be loyal to a person in order to respect them?
I would say no.
Loyal to a person.
There's people that I would. I
No.
think you could even respect somebody that you don't even know that well,
Yeah.
and still not be loyal to them because you hold no ties to them.
Yeah,
100%.
makes
I'm with
sense.
that. Yeah.
yeah, I would say yeah. I would say the same thing. Yeah, I for sure. Because my next one was: do you have to respect someone in order to be loyal to them?
You have to
Yeah, the
respect
opposite way.
someone
Yeah, it's like the opposite.
to
Like,
be loyal.
Yes.
like
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think so.
My
No,
words for me are different.
I don't think I have to be loyal to you in order to respect you, and I don't think I have to respect you even though I'm still loyal to you.
No, I think if you're loyal to
But
somebody,
if you're loyal to someone,
you have to
um,
respect them.
yeah, you do. Yeah, I
You wouldn't
agree
want
with
to
that. I would
follow
agree with
somebody
that.
you don't.
No, I would agree with
respect.
that.
Yeah,
But I don't think I have to
the opposite.
respect you. Like, I mean, be loyal to you even though I respect you.
Yes.
See,
yeah,
I have
yes,
I
yes,
have
yes.
that. It's bad. It's hard for me because I have that I'll be loyal to anyone mentality, and that's just the way I was taught from my dad all the way to this day. Leaders that I've had in my life, they always taught to be loyal to the man of God, be loyal to the person, be loyal to your friends. And I've noticed that my loyalty will not always bring me respect.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, sometimes my loyalty will bring disrespect because they know I'm loyal to them.
Yeah, bro. Like,
You know?
life of a Raiders fan. Enjoy. That's exactly what that is.
He's loyal, but he got no respect for the
And
Raiders. I was kidding.
I mean, they don't have respect for me.
They don't have respect for none of their fans.
Hey,
Yeah,
That's
just
what
like-
I'm saying. And
just
we
like-
still showing
Just
up.
like this Yankees hat
It's
that
an
I have
abusive
on.
relationship.
You know, Aaron Judge is leaving us. He has no respect for the Yankees.
He's leaving.
I think so. I think he's going to the Giants.
He's got respect for that. who's gonna pay him first?
He wants 40 mil for 8 years. 40 mil a year.
So are the Yankees gonna show him loyalty?
Of course they are.
Oh.
We got the biggest budget, baby.
There you go.
Get rid of him and get some pictures. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that the respect and loyalty thing. I don't think there's any tie. I don't feel just thinking off of it in the top of my head, because like loyalty is earned. Both are earned.
Yes.
But you don't start with a level of loyalty with somebody.
I don't have loyalty to now. I don't have loyalty to people like that. It takes a while. It's like for me to become loyal to you.
It's like you start with an empty gas tank with loyalty for me.
Yeah. Yes.
Big time, because I know that I'm a little bit selfish. I know that.
Yeah.
So loyalty-wise, everyone starts with this level of respect that they can build, but for loyalty, you start way down here. Like, just because I met you and you're a nice guy, cool, but I'm not loyal to you in any way.
Yeah.
No.
You know? So I think both can be earned, but both start at different levels.
And
for
as
me.
you talk about that, I think sometimes, and just not to speak negative or bad, but sometimes when there's leaders, pastors, stuff like that, they kind of expect for you to be loyal to them immediately because you're here at a church. Because you're at a church. Because I'm serving under the church, that means I have to be loyal to you immediately.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't think so. I think, like you said, you have to grow, and like
Right.
it has to be something that's kind of earned, and not something that is immediately given.
Yeah.
To you.
I see that.
That's a deep one, bro.
Yeah, that's. I don't want to go too deep in that because I know some people. Yeah, but I think yeah, that just. I've had that a lot where I've served somewhere or someone, and they expect from I respect you, but they expect for me to be loyal to them, and then it's like, but you haven't shown me things of why I should be loyal to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that also, like, maybe we're getting confused on like serving and loyalty, because those are two different things as well. Like you can learn or even kind of discern whether or not you should be loyal to somebody while you're serving as well. That's like a one way to grow in loyalty with someone.
But sometimes we serve so much. Sometimes we serve with no strings attached, and sometimes we serve with strings attached.
Right. Which is what I'm saying. Like they're two different things, So
Yeah.
when we show up to a church, like let's just say it's new, we've been attending for like a month or two or something. You go ahead and get involved. I would encourage anybody, hey, get involved. Get to know who the people are, and through that involvement right there, like you really never know, like firsthand, like when you meet people, like first impressions type of deal, like you don't know what they're really going through, what kind of person they really are, which is why you start off with that empty gas tank, like Aaron was saying when it comes to loyalty. But I'm willing to serve, and through that servanthood right there and that path, we're gonna learn each other, and I'm gonna continue to build my loyalty towards you.
Can you give an example? But maybe all three of us give an example of maybe some form of loyalty you've had to someone, whether it's your spouse or friend, maybe an organization, whatever it is. And how do you show people respect? Like in your daily life, how do you show somebody respect? And also, how do you show someone loyalty?
Respect for me is, I feel like that's easy, because like if you're just out there trying to love somebody, like if I just meet you, it's all love. Like that's me showing respect. Like I'm not trying to start something with anybody. That's how I live though. Like I don't ever try to start anything with anybody.
sure.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to like,
For sure.
Yeah.
I love Joe. I love Nemo. If I'm thinking of you, I'll send you a text. And that's kind of my way of, showing respect. It's just how I want to be treated. I try to put the same energy out.
For sure. Yeah.
What were you going to say, Joe, on
1000%.
that? Respect. Example?
Respect.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I mean, a lot of things. I think what he was saying was correct in terms of like that's easier.
Yeah.
Loyalty is a little bit different.
Loyalty's different.
Just because you got to build at it. But for me, I would say in terms of respect, an example, maybe the way you talk to people, your attitude towards people, I can have a lack of respect for my wife. I can have a lack of respect for friends, And that's not to say that arguments is a lack of respect, right? You have disagreements. There's nothing wrong with having disagreements. That doesn't show a lack of respect,
No, for sure.
But maybe like the way I say things to friends, the way I say things, the way I portray things, even my actions sometimes may show something that may be a little bit disrespectful. So where somebody can take offense. And where it was like it was a good reason to take offense. You know, if Joey, like the way he treated me here, or the way, you know, so which I try not to do often. You know, I hope. But
I don't. I wouldn't even. I don't feel
I don't
like
like
you
to
show
start-
any lack of respect for anybody. Like that's not who you are.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
That's interesting.
I mean,
yeah.
I think I show everyone equal respect. I might
Yeah.
show it differently to some others, to others.
Yeah.
But that's just, I respect you. But the moment that you do something that brings disrespect, then my level of respect for you.
Yeah, it gets
it's
really
it's
muddy.
Red flags. Red
It gets
flags.
muddy in the church context.
It's not even church, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
been
no,
even,
you're right.
Even jobs.
Yeah.
There's even jobs.
Yeah,
Obviously, church. We can talk all about church because we've lived church our
Yeah.
entire lives, so it's kind of easier for us to talk about that.
I would love to dive deeper in that. Probably not in this episode.
I want to, yeah, for sure.
That would be a good.
Yeah.
So I have some thoughts on that too, and it just there's so many different.
Mm?
There's so much different context you could go
Yeah.
in off of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can save that for a different episode.
We'll put that,
What about an example of loyalty?
Loyalty, that one's easy for me because I think about it in the context of work and my job. Like I am loyal to them because they have built that gas tank, you know, over the years, 5-6 years that I've been there. They've been good to my family, even through COVID.
Treated you well.
They've treated us well when they didn't have to. I think that's a big one. Treated
Yes.
well when they didn't have to.
Yes.
You know, and that builds a lot for me because
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you took care of the one thing that I care about the most,
Yeah.
my family,
Yeah.
when you didn't have to. I think that's a big thing. And so I'm loyal to them. You know, don't know why I'm loyal to the Raiders. They've never done anything for me, but I still show
My
up.
boys really heard about these Raiders, bro.
I think that's like
But
the
the
biggest
Steelers
thing,
are having a worse season than they are.
best
Yeah, but that's
example
like
of
one out
loyalty.
like 15 years.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're right. Okay.
I am on
Okay, you're
20
right.
plus
You're
years
right. You're right.
of loyalty when they
How many
don't
chips y'all got
deserve
in the
it.
last 20 years?
20 years?
Yeah.
How many winning seasons? We have like 2 winning seasons.
Let's just pray over you right now, Father God. I'm just kidding.
I received that.
But
Yeah.
I like what Aaron said though. I think the biggest thing, the example he shed some light on was if I would have just put it down to like one sentence would be just
Yeah.
to be there for someone. You know, it's like his job was there for him.
Mm.
You know, just for us to be there with people that shows loyalty. Like you know how people always say like you don't know who your real friends are, your loyal friends are until you're going through something. All of a sudden, all your fake friends leave. Kind of like that. During those situations, you're there for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to take care of them, to support them emotionally, physically, spiritually,
Be there for someone intentionally, not like be intentional about
with no hidden agenda.
with no hidden
Yeah.
agenda.
Yeah,
I have something here that says,
That's how you build loyalty.
yeah.
"Are you in a friendship for what you can get out of them because they respect you?
Because they
are
respect
you
me.
in a friendship with someone else because you're loyal to them?
Say that one more time.
So, are you in a friendship for what you can get out of them because you respect them or because you want something out of them?"
I think I used to be when I was helping smaller churches. You know, I would use my ability to build relationships to be like, dang, they can play, or
They can do this.
they could help us here and help us there. And I would text people because I wanted the connection. A few years ago, I think I was that way, like no cap, like
Yeah.
truthfully speaking that. And then no, I would say not anymore because like a lot of that stuff was broken off of me of like that mindset, small church mindset. And that's what I wanted to talk about when we talk about it again with loyalty and all that. Because I can understand where a lot of people are coming from in the church context, but I would say not anymore. Like I don't have the energy for that, bro. Like I don't have energy to be friends with somebody because you can't bring me anything. Like somebody legit asked me that the other day, kind of verbatim, the way you said it. They're
Really?
like, do you need people for this, blah, blah. And I just kind of looked at her. I'm like, and she realized, she was like, oh, you don't need anybody. I'm like, I don't need nobody. Like, I'm here because I either love you.
Or I don't. I'm just kidding.
I'm here because I love you most of the time. Like, I don't have time for the rest. Like, I don't have time for the rest
sure.
of that garbage and fluff and to make anyone feel good about something. Like, if I love you, I'm there. It is what it is, you know?
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
The hard thing about that is because I'm the same way, right?
Mhm.
Like the hard thing about what you just said earlier is like we relate. If I were to meet somebody and like we're musicians, right? We relate on that level.
Yeah.
You know, so like the first thing I want to do is like let's jam out, let's hang out, you know. But not for the fact of like I don't use it like, oh, I'm gonna use you, I'm gonna use it, but more so like this is a way for us to connect, you know,
Yeah.
and build that relationship together.
I think I see it that way.
But some people might take it the other way.
If they have some damaged areas, yes, because I did too. I took
See,
it that way the first time I met you.
Bro, I got damaged areas because of that.
No, it's like I have so many friends that are like musicians and stuff, and now I would never take it that way.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, let's jam. And because I'm confident and I'm comfortable in the position that I'm in, like in the space that I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not thinking of someone
Your
trying
mentality
to,
is different now.
it's,
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
all
your
that's
perspective
changed.
Changed, Aaron.
has
A year
changed,
ago
yeah.
was different, Aaron.
It was different a year ago for sure.
I would say for me,
V's like, amen.
in this one, in this aspect of stuff, I can say I was never really that person. I've never really went into a friendship or meeting someone to get something out of them. I think you and I noticed, you noticed that quickly with
Yep.
me. I think even you, like I've never, and this has been with me for a while because since I started playing, people, fake friends. I've had a lot of I had a lot of contacts.
And that's easy to.
I had
to
a
get
lot
when you're good
of
at something.
contacts.
When
I
you're
had a
good at
lot of
something,
contacts, bro. I'm at like 50 now. I had like 1,000 at one point, and it
that's
was
okay,
and
bro.
it was all because
Yeah.
of what I can do for them. Now it's more of what happens when my no
Yeah.
comes into play.
Yeah.
You love very hard.
I do. So now I'm guarded.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I'll check you out. I'll check you out. But now, I can say I've never really been like that. Me and Ashley had a conversation. Maybe this might be a little off topic, but me and Ashley had this conversation, I think, last night. And I told her, I was like, I was like, can you show me when I've ever done somebody wrong? And see how quiet it just got? That's how it was. And she's like, since we've been together, I've never seen you do no one wrong. I said, all right. And then this, because we were talking about what we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, you're just not that. Has my maybe attitude was a little different? Yes. Because of the people I had around me were toxic, which then caused me to be toxic. But I've never really used anybody for anything that they have. At the end of the day, from being honest, I kind of care less of what you have. I rather care about your heart and who you are as a person than what you can necessarily do for me.
Yeah.
The last question I had is, do you have to be loyal to be friends?
No.
And does all your friends, or right now, the friends that you have, do you think they're loyal to you?
Yeah, I think so. I think I think there still has to be.
You think
some
you have to be
sense-
loyal to be friends?
I think there has to be some sense of loyalty, you know.
Right.
So like
There's levels, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
like I'm trying to think like
Because
Well,
I'm friends
I don't
with, I'm still friends with people from high school, but they text me tomorrow and say, come help me do whatever.
Nah.
I'm not coming,
Yeah, facts.
But if NEMO, that's what I'm saying. There's levels. It depends on how close in the circle you are to like the center. I have 5 or 6 that there's a high level of loyalty, right? That I'll drop what I'm doing. If they call me right now, I need your help. I'm on the way,
Facts.
But my friend,
I've seen that, and I've been a witness to it.
Yeah, there's levels to it, and that I wish there was a longer episode because this could go,
This is
some
good,
ways.
right?
But like going back, like you said, if a friend asked you to go do something, you said no. Like loyalty could mean different. Like that's to me like maybe he asked you to do something. Like maybe it's like a serving way of being loyal, as opposed to like I'm sure if he asked you for advice, you'd be loyal to tell him the truth.
Oh yeah,
That's why
I
you said
guess
there's
like
levels.
you said, serving time,
Yeah.
giving
Yeah,
my time that I could be with my family or my friends. That's hard for me to.
Bro,
give
I'm
up,
being
you
low key
know?
selfish about that now. I don't really want to do anything for no.
It was hard when you texted me yesterday about doing the podcast. I was like,
I know you didn't want to.
I don't really know.
You just want
bro.
to chill with the family.
Yeah,
and I
I'm
understand that.
So, but yeah, I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I totally get that, and that's just like I always take into consideration everyone's being what they're doing, or even what their weeks have been, right? Like I told Ashley, I was like, man, we can keep going to the end of the year, but I said for the last like 3 weeks, Aaron hasn't had a break, so I'm not gonna force this man to record for the next month. Joey's got a lot of things going on. I'm not gonna force this man to keep recording.
Yeah.
We just meant to, there's just a lot. I'm like,
a lot happening.
You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And I took it upon myself to say, hey, this is gonna be the last one for the month.
Yeah.
For the rest of the year. It's only a month. Let's spend our times with our family, with our close friends, and let's spend our times regrouping ourselves, because you and your wife just entered into a whole new season.
Yeah.
You guys Literally, we're in a whole new season
About
that's coming
to.
upon
All
us.
of us, yeah.
All of us. So it's like, why put more stress in a burden? I never want the podcast to be a burden to anyone, any of us. So let's take a step back, so that way we can come in the new year, full force. Yeah, and that's why
I'm okay with that.
To answer your question, to bring it back to loyalty.
Yeah.
Do you have to have loyalty to be friends?
I say no.
Yes, no. There's levels to this.
Yeah. There's a level. There's a level.
Is that there's levels to this,
and this was kind of surface level, and I wanted it to be that way.
Yeah.
It's more to just I wanted to get our thoughts kind of running, and our thought process kind of going. I watched this podcast called Drink Champs. No, I don't drink, but it's just called Drink Champs. It's a hip hop thing. And
let's collab.
From Noriega always asks in these questions that he does called Quick Time with Slime. He always ends those questions with loyalty or respect, and you have to choose one. Obviously, if you choose both, then they make you take a shot. Obviously, we don't drink. I'm not gonna do that to us. Both. But he said everyone thinks it's a trick question, but it's really not. You know, because I can have respect for you, but that doesn't mean I have to be loyal to you. But if I'm loyal to you, that means I respect you.
There's like a built-in.
That's what he was talking about, and that's why I was like, when I saw that, when I was watching this latest one that he did with Derek Jeter, and he was talking about that, and Derek Jeter was expressing himself about the Yankees. He stayed with the Yankees for 20 years. He was a Yankee his whole entire career. He didn't even want to hear about other offers from other, when free agency came, like he's like, I'm a Yankee to the day I retire and all that. Yeah. So when I saw that, I thought it was a great topic to talk about, loyalty versus really respect. I think because sometimes people think that's one, and it's not one.
Real loyalty, I think, blasts through respect. I'll bring it back to the Raiders again, bro. Loyalty.
This guy and his Raiders, bro.
They don't respect me at all.
They don't care. They don't even know who you
I will go die for them fools.
Hey, we're gonna get Derek Carr on here.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Loyalty. Real loyalty.
That's real loyalty.
Surpasses respect.
Listen. I am loyal to my Yankees, bro.
I
get that. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Like 1,000%.
So is that your answer?
100%.
You'd loyalty over respect. What are you choosing?
I'm choosing loyalty.
So then, what if?
Because there's a lot of people that say they respect you, and bro, they're the first ones to talk behind you.
What do you do with the person that disrespects you?
Well, you just turn the other cheek.
You show them that real loyalty.
How's the relationship after that? Will you ever get to that point, or are you going to surpass that point?
Okay, you just asked that question.
Where's your loyalty
you asked that question, right?
Yeah.
You saw what happened a month ago. You tell me where my respect is and where my loyalty is. Because you're a person to see it from the outside.
I'm lost, bro.
No, you see you're seeing it from the outside. We just had this conversation, right? When everything happened, the breakdown that I had at our studio. Right?
This is a general question.
No, but I'm bringing it as an example. No, I know, but I was like, I'm gonna bring it as an example so that way you can answer it. No, it's not getting heated. I promise.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. But I think
we literally just I confirmed it last podcast. Like I've seen Nemo develop in the relationship even after.
Yeah.
What if someone?
Because I respect you, but that doesn't mean
you.
I'm gonna. At the end of the day.
What was your question?
Yeah. What would you do? Like, how will the relationship be after somebody disrespects you? Are you going to continue to be? Is it the same level of respect? You're gonna allow them to earn the respect. You're gonna be. Is it going back to it? Are you below it now? Will it ever surpass that relationship?
Like for me,
yeah.
I don't have. Think
about the people who have really disrespected.
Not that I've had. Not that I don't. Not that I don't respect them. It's just I'll never be loyal to you because you broke the loyalty, which shaken my respect for you. So. It comes back to now my level of respect for you is basic. It's just that. I won't talk negative about you. I won't talk bad about you. I respect you in front of your face and behind your back. But just know it's not gonna go from this. It's basic, bro.
You're not in the inner circle no more.
No, like you're not even. You're far from a circle.
But that's what I'm saying. Can people like that ever be in the inner circle again?
I think so.
I think they can, but it's gonna take it now. You're going to have to break through walls on the way up because when you were up, you broke my trust, you broke you broke the loyalty I had for you, and you broke the respect by the things that were said out of your mouth or things that were done through your actions.
I for real think so. I'm thinking of an example of, you guys don't know these people, but this This man,
Like,
he
bro,
just starts laughing.
for real, bro.
For real.
For real.
So these two
This guy's been
dudes,
hurt, man.
one of them was married to
Dude
this
one
lady.
and dude two.
Yes, dude one, dude two, good friends. He was married to this lady. Divorces. This guy over here, the good friend, marries that lady.
Oh.
And
Amen.
you would think they're never going to be best friends or good friends again. They
Best
years
friends,
later,
low-key.
best friends again.
That's
Families
crazy. That's
together.
kind of cool.
Even my buddy's podcast, they are co-parenting. One with he's the stepdad and he's the old husband.
And he's the
And they have a
dad.
podcast together. They're best
That's
friends.
dope, bro. I don't think there's nothing wrong with
People
that.
do that.
That's
People
not
do that
wrong
a
with
lot.
So I think so. Like I'm sure they were all hurt at some point in
Of
that
course.
journey.
There,
right?
There's healing that has to take place, and there's restoration, and there's this thing called love and grace that has to come into play in
It's
order for
crazy,
that. Listen,
bro.
can I respect those people again? Of course I can. But now it's gonna be different because I have these flags up. I have these walls, these boundaries now that I have with you. And I'm not saying you can't break them because they're always gonna they can break, and and I believe they
in that circumstance, I feel like both parties need to come to the table with the same level of like grace and mercy for each other to be able to like take that to even start that journey back to whatever circle that is.
Sometimes
That's true.
But sometimes it's okay if you just don't want that.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, that's fine too. Yeah.
And that's kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
I rather just move on.
But for me, it's like
I'm gonna be around you and I'm gonna respect you.
But that's all you want.
But I don't really want nothing more.
So
than that.
you would
like,
never
for
get
me,
back
it's
to
like,
that.
but
Yeah.
also like how involved would you guys be with that person? You know, if you're gonna be like, for me, like if I'm gonna be around this person a lot, you know, maybe we start working towards a better. Like look at
Like one of them.
Hold on. Just an example.
Yeah.
The sweater. So
That sweater. That sweater has a story.
Yeah. So like that person, I feel like, hey, we can get somewhere. You're
You
young.
could. You
know,
could.
it's like
Yeah, for sure.
more discipleship. Let's just grow.
Leadership
little
has
by
to
little.
take place. Yeah.
It's gonna look different now. You know, it's gonna look different. I'm just
Well,
like, and
You know this. I'll tell you after, but you
Okay.
know exactly what happened.
maybe there's like the point of no return to where like, hey, I just can't. You know, now not being a part of the inner circle is completely different. You know, but in terms of like respect and loyalty, like those things, like, hey, you may not be a part of my inner circle, but I think we could build on some sort of foundation of respect and loyalty,
Yeah.
or just respect,
It can grow back, like you said.
or
It-
just
it
respect,
can-
no
It
loyalty.
can for sure grow back, you know.
Yeah.
So, man, this was a great episode. I think this might be a part 2, part 3, part 4. Who knows?
EP5
Because there's so much different lanes.
We
go in.
can go specifically
Yeah,
towards.
so-
Hey, great questions on Nemo.
Yeah, I
That was a good question,
just
bro.
thought about it, and
It was a great
like I
question.
said, when I saw that, I was like, dude, I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
you know, I sent it to Aaron, and Aaron was like, dude, great topic.
Wait, I did ask you this question though. Whenever you pulled it up for me,
Go ahead. I'm
was
sorry.
like last week or so. Why respect and loyalty though? Why do we pick those two?
I think
they seem so different, huh?
Yeah.
that's why.
I mean they seem different in the sense that it's not the same. Like there's no connection or comparison for them.
Yeah.
Like usually when people like this versus this, it's usually like some that are really similar,
Like black and
or
white
or
salt,
completely
pepper.
opposite. You know,
Yeah.
like when people
said
say
when
faith
I-
and
when-
fear,
this-
faith versus fear. You know.
Yeah.
This is like when I saw that. Like I said, when I saw that the podcast.
Oh yeah.
And
Gotcha.
that aspect, and then when I
Okay,
went
yeah,
to
yeah.
go look at the meanings of it, and
Yeah.
I started to do some studying about just these two different topics, and kind of how similar, but yet how opposite they are at the same time. I thought it was a great topic
Yeah.
to talk about. We can talk about that in our relationships. That can be a whole episode. Loyalty versus, loyalty and respect when it comes to church. There's just so many aspects of it. I just said, let me just do some surface level.
Yeah.
So it will bring questions, and whoever's watching is gonna be like, get them rolling as well. So that when we do one that's gonna be in depth, then now we all have maybe some notes or something. We have something, a foundation already, so that way we can go into it deeper. So
Yeah.
I think this was a good way to end, the year, episode 50 at that.
Hey, we're gonna start episode 1 on a big note.
51.
Well, episode 1, bro. Season 1.
Season 2.
Oh, this is season 1?
Season 1's over. 50
Yeah.
50 episodes.
Listen,
That's a good season.
My goodness.
listen, hey,
We're back
next
to the
year,
90s episode shows. You know what I'm saying?
Season 2 will be, I say, 25 episodes.
Nah, bro.
Season
50.
3, 25 episodes.
No.
So 50 in the whole year.
50, bro.
50 a whole year.
We'll talk about this off cameras, but I
Yeah.
think
I have some ideas too.
we'll take a break or whatever
Yeah,
in
right
between,
up,
whatever.
yeah.
But we talk about that. But
Cut it short.
you wanna end it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and end it.
Bye.
Merry
See y'all
Christmas.
season 2.
Stay classy.